Boo. Okay guys, so I am back. I'm coming at you with another freaking haul. So sorry, but you know what? It's come to my attention that this year some of the Halloween stuff has become to the point of being time sensitive. So this video took precedence over my other video that I was going to record because I want to share these things with you guys in case you want to go get them before they're gone. So first up is Michael's. Now, I have gone back in there a couple of times, but right now they have, my Michael's has like 30% off all their Halloween decor. And normally I roll in there with the Goupon for 40% off, which is a little bit more of a savings. So I'm kind of like waiting and kind of hesitating. So I'm like, if there's something there that I'm like absolutely have to have, then I'll go ahead and grab it. And there was one thing that I went in and I saw this. Now, if you're following me on Instagram, you probably already saw this dude in my Instagram story. He is basically the counterpart to the bat that I got in the last haul. The bat has proven to be one of those items that is kind of hard to find, and some stores are not carrying it, or they are carrying it online. And I'm like, it's kind of risky getting one of these online, you know, you never know, it might break, that kind of thing. But when I saw him, initially when I first went in there, they only had the bat. When I went back, they had Mr. Raven, Mr. Crow here, and I was like, you know what, I need both of them so they can basically bookend it. And I went ahead and splurged on this guy. So yes, this is the only thing that I've gotten from Michael's since the last haul, and I'm kind of waiting for them to take that 30% away, that 30% sale away, so I can go and use my coupon. Alright, so first haunting was Target. Now, I admit, I was completely enabled by another YouTube witch on here. Her name is Athena Beth Black, and she shared a Halloween haul and a couple items I saw on there. I was like, girl, I need that. So it was full circle. I had become enabled as well. So one of the things that she got, they have, Target always has the really like, I think they call it their dollar spot up front, and it always has the cheapest things in there. I can't tell you how much stuff I've gotten out of those bins for such a great deal. One of the things she shared was one of the, this little bat bun thing. So basically it's, you make a bun and then it has these little bat wings. Now since what my my day job is related to hair, when I saw her with this, I was like, I have to have that. So I went in specifically looking for this guy and the shirt that she shared as well. And it's like, but first, hocus pocus. I mean, come on. And I'm like, it's Arizona. It's still hitting 100 degrees. Literally next Friday, we will be at 99 degrees, and that's cooling off for us. So I'm like, yeah, tank tops, wide open arm, it's a good thing around these parts. So yeah, I got those two things. She completely enabled me. And then she did show a couple of pairs of socks. Honestly, I'm going to link her video down below so you can check it out too if you really need another good haul fix. It'll be down below. So I did go and look at all their little socks. They have a ton of cute Halloween spooky socks, creepy socks, everything. This one was the one that really caught my eye. It just said me all over it. It's very old apothecary skulls and stuff like that. Kind of pricey, like $4, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be the kind of pair of socks that I wear when I'm just lounging around the house kind of thing. Yeah. And then the other thing that I had grabbed out of the dollar bin area was this guy. And it's just a little porcelain cauldron, black. You know, sometimes it's hard to find these in porcelain or, you know, a different material other than plastic, because you can find plastic ones all day long, but a glass one or a porcelain one, cast iron one, those things are a little harder to find unless you're heading to like occult shops and such. And I'm like, this dude was $3. It's $3. It's a little candle. It smells good, and it's called Dark Forest. This one in particular is called Dark Forest. It smells very leafy. very kind of pumpkin spice and leaves. That's how I would describe it, with a little bit of like a, almost a masculine scent to it too as well. But irregardless, I'm like, come on, $3 for a little cauldron? Hell yeah, sign me up, girl. Then a couple of the other things that I grabbed were these little guys. These are those little, like, oh, blinding you, sorry, wooden plaques that you can set on a table and such. And I mean, you can see what it says, and the little broom. I thought that was freaking cute. But when I looked at it, I was like, you know what, I have plans for that. Because on the back, you see it was only $3. I'm gonna put a bracket on there so I can hang this baby on the wall, because I have a bunch of like little Halloween type things that, or even just freaking crystals that I can hang, not hang, but put on this little shelf, so it becomes like a little shelf wall bracket type thing. And I'm like, that is just too cute. And I'm like, you can't go wrong with that price. So I'm like, you know, these are things that are up in my house all year long. And then I saw this, and I was like debating on it. And that, again, it's one of those plaque things, but it's made to look like faux books, faux witchy books. You turn it around, it was only $3 as well. This is going to be something that I put on my bookshelf to hide some of the ugly, like, you know, witchy clutter. You know, we all got that clutter that you don't want anyone to see. So I'm like, I can put the books in front of it, and it's just like, oh, hidden, you know? And then I happened to go down one of the end panels, and I saw that they had a bunch of their freaking candles on clearance. They do this almost seasonally. They will put their, you know, spring, summer candles on clearance right when the season changes. And I'm like, that's when I always keep an eye out, because you never know. This guy right here, this is a jasmine bouquet. Smells good. Dude, this candle, it's as big as my head. It was $4. $4. I mean, come on. And I'm like looking at this thing going, you know what? That's got full moon ritual written all over it. And then a couple, one of the last things that I did get from Target, my family, you know, we love Harry Potter. And my daughter, she is completely obsessed with Harry Potter's familiar, Hedwig. You know, I'm like, we got this backpack for her for school. She's in kindergarten. This is her backpack. But I'm like, I was in there, and I happened to see that they're carrying a lot of Harry Potter merchandise in there, which is awesome. And I stumbled across this little t-shirt. Look at that, isn't that the cutest thing? I'm like, my daughter's a redhead too, so, you know, all the Weasleys are there, and Harry, and I'm like, and especially Hedwig, or Hedwig as we like to call her in our household. So I'm like, oh, I just had to have that. It just warmed up my little black heart right there. So cute. So my favorite store to haunt during this time of year is the 99cents and more stores, because their Halloween and fall decor is flippin' poppin', girl. Let me tell you, that is the best place to find some of these goodies this time of year, and it's cheap as shit. 99 cents most of the time. They have gotten on, they've cottoned on. They know that they're putting out some good stuff, and I'm telling you, some really good stuff. They've started to raise their prices. Like, I did actually see this year items that were like $2.99, $4.99, $5, that kind of thing. And I was really kind of surprised to see that, but I'm like, they know they got a good thing going on, so they are kind of like raising their prices. But most of the stuff, I'm pretty sure everything that I got, save for maybe this, yeah, was 99 cents. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is this. Look at that. It's a freaking cloche. Now, it's not glass, it's plastic. This baby was $1.99. However, ain't no one gonna know when it's on your shelf and it's got your crystals in it or whatever you want to use it for. You know, put a nice animal skull in there. some moss, some stones, whatever you want to do, you know. I'm like, you can put a picture of a deity in there and put like a little mini altar or a little fairy garden in there, whatever you want to do. It's $1.99, girl. And I'm like, they had a ton of these, and I'm like, I have glass ones and they are freaking expensive and they're delicate AF. Like, seriously, if they fall off the shelf or something, they're done. They're KO, knockout. But yeah, when I saw this, I was like, Urgh. So yeah, and again, this one was one of those things that's $1.99. So oh my god, $2, break the bank right there, right? Still an awesome find, honestly. And this one, I'm not really sure how good these are gonna turn out, but we'll see. Like, these are some knee highs. They got the little skeleton bone and the pretty blue flower at the top. I was like, honestly, what sold me is the blue flower at the top, really. I'm like, I have a bunch of knee highs, and I'm like, what? But it was $1, so I'm like, you know, they're cute. Let's check them out. We'll give them a try. I'm like, some of the 99-cent store socks are not that bad. So there we go. Next up, I got a couple of these. These are like placemats that you can put on your tables during the Halloween season. You know, you can also use these as placemats on your altar. Except these, I would say, you know, be really careful, obviously, when you're doing like candle magic and stuff like that, because this is the type of plastic, and I'm like, that gets a little hot. It's not going to be a happy story. However, you know, I bought these with the intention of either putting them on my altar or possibly my kitchen table, and actually even my book of shadows, because I love working with spider, and in my book of shadows, I am a nut for texture, and I'm like, the spider webby texture, I'm just like, yes girl, yes, bring it to me. So got those. Then I grabbed this little sign. It's probably going to end up in the kitchen once again where the bat cave is. It's got all these little dangly little bats on here. I don't know. I just thought it was cute, and it's $1 and it's all spooky. So I'm like, that's me to a T, girl. I'm so spooky, it's not even funny. So I'm like, yes, I grabbed it. It was only $1, you guys. Seriously. I'm like, go to the 99-cents and more store before you go to Michael's, because a lot of times you will find things there that kind of just like makes you really like, when you get to Michael's, you get picky by then, you know? This, oh my gosh, this is so cute. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. My daughter has yet to see it, and I know she's gonna love it. As I mentioned, we love owls here in this household. We adore them, and I found this little guy. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Now, I'm pretty particular about my glittery things, and I'm like, the black part is kind of glittery. However, it is on that gauze burlap type of material, and it's got the little sticks and the little twine. You know, it's just a little wall hanging that you can hang by your altar or in your household. However, whatever you want to do with it, girl, is your choice. And I'm just like, that was a freaking $1. $1. Seriously. Seriously. Can't believe that. Could not believe that one. Okay, so a couple of glass things here. What I did notice this year, they had a lot of things that resembled that kind of like an aqua aura quartz color, you know, that rainbow oil slick kind of color. And I'm like, I saw this and I was just like, now that's badass. And I had to get it. I'm like, I got some crystal skulls in here, not gonna lie, you know, glass skulls everywhere in this house, but this one, look at the color on that, yellow into the orange and the pink and then the blue and the purple, you know. I'm just like, damn, that is awesome. Now, I did see a couple of other things with that same kind of like color to it or theme going on to it, which seems to be kind of prevalent in a few other Halloween stores as well. And I'm like, I ain't hating it. It's really nice. It's nice. This is freaking amazing. I mean, they do have solid colors of these, and I think clear as well. I think I do want to go back because I want a red one, maybe a blue one as well. But yeah, when I saw this one, I was just like, That's coming home with me, girl. Then, glass stuff. I also found this guy. It's just, you know, your typical little glass bottle, and they slapped an apothecary sticker type, you know, looking old-fashioned sticker type thing on there. And I just thought this was really cool because I haven't seen anything like this. It lights up. Oh my god, look at that glow. You can see that. Now you can't even, I wonder if it'll actually show the bird now. Yeah, just a little bit. But yeah, there's these little twinkle lights in there, and the lights are actually attached to the cork. And there's a little switch where you can just, you know, turn it off. I believe he was $1.99. See, they getting smart. They know that we are in there for this stuff, and they're like, $2. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I just thought, and I'm like, eventually I know the twinkle lights will probably burn out, and I'm just like, whatever, you know, you still got a pretty jar and cute little sticker on there. I'm like, you can use this for a ton of things, whatever you want. So I'm like, yeah, he came home. And one of the last things that I'm gonna share with you, I kind of second guessed myself on this at first, but then an idea crept into my head, and I was like, hell yeah, game on. This is, it is plastic, and it's a container, basically something that you would use during a party. You know, you put your chips in it, or a candy holder type of thing. And I'm like, I'm coming in close so you can see the details. And I'm like, it's got the hands, and it's holding the skull. And I just looked at it and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put some potting soil in that and put a freaking cactus. That's what I'm going to do. That is freaking adorable. Won't that look cool, you guys? A cactus popping out of his head. That is awesome. It's like the perfect gothic planter, if you ask me. Again, he was $1.99. So, yeah. That's my haul, guys. I wanted to get these things out and share them with you because I really truly believe some of this Halloween stuff is getting kind of like time sensitive. It's disappearing fast, and I'm like, if you ain't with it, girl, and you're not turning up and getting on it, it's gonna be gone. So there again, I'm also probably gonna keep sharing things that I get on my Instagram, you know, per the usual. You know, if you guys want to follow me, the link is down below, and you can see whatever I'm doing on the daily fly and keep track of it. Sometimes if I buy something, I will share it on the Instagram, like the Raven. You know, I shared him on my Instagram story, and people were like, oh goodness, I gotta go get that one. So I'm like, yeah, if you want to keep track of it or see what I'm up to, Instagram is the best place to go. It's the only other social media platform that I mess with. All that other stuff, nah. I'm only on Instagram. That's it. Instagram, YouTube, that's where I'm at, girl. So I'm going to say thank you for watching, guys, and happy haunting.